No, they were worse than that you can imagine. How you doing? Stay there. Okay. All right, good evening, everybody. It's good to see you. Let's stand up. Let's warm up. Oh, stretch up all the way. Oh, down. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Deep breath into your nose. And breathe out. Oh, yeah. Breathe. Breathe it in again. Silent breath out. Nice. One more. Deep breath in. Silent breath out. Beautiful. Thank you. B flat major, if you wouldn't mind. Can we just sing? Veil, 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 veil. And. Veil, 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 veil. Veil, 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 veil. Nice and messy. Veil, 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 veil. Veil, 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 veil. In time. Veil, 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 veil. 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 One more. Veil, 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 veil. Nice. Woo! You sound really good. D major, please. D major, please. We sing me, a, me, a, me. Me, a, me, a, me. Oh. Me, a, me, a, me. 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 One more. Good. D major again, please. We sing. One more. Very nice. B flat major again, please. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. Oh. I love to sing. Oh. I love to sing. There you go. I love to sing. 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 One more. I love to sing. Really nice. Can you just give me a D, please? Just any D. Any D. Everyone hum that note, go. Good. Soprano and tenor up a fifth. Good job. Everyone go down a half step together. Back up a half step. Good. Keep singing. Breathe when you have to. Keep humming. Good. Tenor up a half step. Back down. Alto and bass down a half step. Soprano and tenor up a half step. Soprano and tenor back down. Bass and alto back up. Great job. Very good ears, everybody. Take a seat. Thank you. All right, let's start with Zadok the priest. So let me tell you sort of what my plan is. So we have this week, and then we have our little Easter break, and then it's a sprint to the end of that time together, our time together for this concert. And it's down to the wire, y'all. There's so much going on the logistic front. And so what I want to do tonight is just give us a little bit of confidence. Like a little bit of, oh, we can do this, right? A little bit of, oh, we can sing through almost all of this. And so what we'll do is we'll go through Zadok. There's a couple places I want to hit after we sing through it. Then we'll take a minute. We'll go to Mozart. I have a couple spots that just my ear has been catching week after week that I want us to just sort of work on and to hit in each movement. So we'll very meticulously go through that. Then I'd love if we ran almost the whole piece sort of generally in order. And again, some of you saw, and most of you saw, I sent out sort of those soloists. So again, I opined on how hard that is for me, and so thanks to those who understand. And again, I do have a great memory, and so I will have you in mind for other things. I try to make good by all of you because you're such wonderfully talented singers. There's still a couple of tenors and basses I need to talk to. Again, sopranos and altos, it's like high school all over again, right? It's like, there's a million people out for soprano and alto solos, tenor and bass. So again, a couple tenors and basses I'm going to chat with just to make sure we got everything filled out, but we should be set for that. And again, I'd ask for those people to sing in those parts today as much as you can, so we can, again, begin to get a feel for that. But we're starting with Zadok. So can we start 2 measures before you come in? 2 measures before you come in, everybody. And again, remember, a buzzy Z and just whack us with sound, right? I know you're tired. I know you got that thing, and some people are coming off spring break, on spring break. Some people are like, what's a spring break? There's all sorts of stuff, right? We're in all sorts of positions. So I think the biggest thing we do right now is let's every time we rehearse from here on out, let's rehearse like it's the performance. All right, 2 before you come. 3. Very, very good job, everybody. All right, we're going to start at the back and work forward. Look at me on the last page, page 16 there. Look at beat 3, Amen, Alleluia. Again, I really love this tempo for a lot of reasons. It's not sort of goofy fast. Also, our players who are good, but again, it's not like we have a lot of rehearsal time together, are going to be able to accomplish this way, right? But what it means is we have to be more articulate. We're just by the end, everything gets kind of noodly, right? You start so crisp, and by the end, I feel we're a little rubbery, right? Amen, alleluia, amen, alleluia, ba-dee-dum, right? You just has to be crisper. Can we just start at beat 3? Amen, alleluia. And enter page 16. 1 and 2. Yeah, so for example, amen, alleluia, amen. Can amen have an accent? Speak that for me. 1 and 2. Amen, alleluia, amen. Yeah, so get up the ya of alleluia faster. 1 and 2. Amen, alleluia, amen. In order to do that, you got to give a little extra oomph to ooh. Ready, and 1 and 2. Amen, alleluia, amen. Yeah, then you sing it. Can you sing it that way now? And 1 and 2. Amen, alleluia, amen, alleluia, Really beautifully balanced chord. Thank you. Go with me now to page 15. No, I lied. Can we go to page 13? No, too bad. Page 13. Now listen. We're looking at Long Live the King. Now, one of the most important things I need you all to just lock into your brains, but right now, and as we head to working with the orchestra, every entrance is with me, not with your ears. And it's not because I want you to look at me, right? That's not the point. The point is that, again, that's how we're going to start together. If you can sort of see in your piano reduction all the things the strings are doing. Very hard. Right? Very fast notes, right? Hard to get together. Trying to watch me, trying to listen to you, right? And so the thing is, if you just have your ear waiting on, you're going to be late, right? So you can't be singing with just your ears. You got to be singing up with me. And it's not because I need you to look at me. It's because it's the only way we're going to make this pop and not get behind. So Terry, can you actually give us the 2 measures before they come in? 2 measures before you come in on page 13. Sorry, what? Search. Oh, sorry. The tips are coming later. The tip jar is coming next week. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. Crisp. Crisp. Go. Yeah, so people, that just attacks the ears. It's so good, but it has to be that crisp. All right, let's go back one more section. Can we go back to page 9? Page 9, please. What I want here over sort of these next 3 pages, this section, I think there's just a lot of change, right? It's this development section of the piece. And again, we've been talking about this a lot, but it's keeping your head on a swivel, right? It's moving, it's knowing what's coming next and not being surprised. So I wonder if we could just sing this section again, these next couple phrases together, but can we be more aware of what's coming next? Right on page 9. May God save the king. 1 and 2 and ready and crisp. God save the king. Oh. Nice. Now, I just want to point something out to you. All I had to say was look ahead. And it got way, way better. Not perfect, but way, way better. And so again, folks, that's just the mindset we got to get into. Fabulous. Before, I know the sopranos probably want me to do the last measure on 12, but before we do that, the last 2 measures on 12. Before we do that, can we look at all of page 12 real quick? And let's see if we can game plan. So we're on page 12, right on the edge, right on that beautiful, horrible page turn. The sopranos did a great job of coming in there. I think of this as just tossing it away. Can it be very haughty? Ba, da, 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 ba, ba, dee, dum, ba, da, dum. Can it just be you're tossing off these notes? I just love it. There's something very royal about it. I can't quite understand it. And then altos, look at where you come in on your long held notes. I just wish, I think you need to clip onto the and of the beat 1 even faster. Right now I just feel it's beautiful. The tone is absolutely perfect, but I think you need to release faster so that everyone else can release with you and get ready for beat 2. Does that make sense, altos? Those long notes, just get off of them faster. All right, page 12, right on it. Tossing these notes away. 1 and 2 and toss them away. Perfect. Good. Sopranos. Can we slowly do the last 2 measures on 12? Just sopranos, please. On Alleluia. Let's do this slow. So it's 3 and 4 and 1 and. So those A's, so if you're telling yourself, we're gonna do it again, can those A's be lower? So just think that those A's all need to be lower. One more time. And 1 and. Good, faster now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Very good, very good. Now, can we do it with everybody else? Everybody else, these are the last two measures on 12. Oh, your second beat. Thank you. 3 and 4 and 1. Bravo, really, really nice. Now, let's go back to Zhuzh. Can we go back to page 9 one more time? And let's see if we can just run that all again. Now, sopranos, I thought that was the best you've ever done that just now. Here's what I really think you need to get the mindset of. It just has to have more forward motion, and you can't be so self-conscious about it, all right? I feel there's a lot of like, am I right? I want you to be a little full of yourself, okay? I know it's a scary thing to tell sopranos, but I just wish, I know, but I know it's scary to tell tenors that too. But anyway, if the tenors are listening, but sopranos, I think sopranos, you just need to have a little more confidence in your ability to move it forward, a little bit more soloistic. And not soloistic as in, oh, I have more volume and vibrato. More soloistic as, that I'm just attacking it, right? Let's see how that works. Page 9. It might not work. Here we go, page 9. Everybody, 1 and 2 and 3 and up. Up. Stop there. Very nice. Very good. Now, very good. Can we go back now? All the way back to page 4. And all the people rejoice. This is so wonderful, everybody. The way you sing this is absolutely wonderful. I think the thing that's going to sink us is the same thing we've been talking about, is too much listening. So real quick, can we sing this a cappella once? Can you just give us the pitches? A cappella once. 1, 2. And all the people rejoice. Now, notice the beats that are the scariest are the first 3. And then you're at a tempo. Can it be, and all the people, right on it. 1, 2. And all the people rejoice. And 1. Rejoice. 1. Rejoice. And all the people rejoice. And 1. Rejoice. And 1. Rejoice. And time. Rejoice. 1. Rejoice. Rejoice. And all the people rejoice. 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 And good. Now, we're going to bring Terry back in. And here's the thing. At page 4, can we be collaborative together, right? Can it be a collaborative? It's not accompanying, right? It's being a part of what we're doing, right? And same thing with orchestra. They're not playing for us. They're playing with us. And that requires listening and being a part of everything. So let's start at edge of 4, right on page 4. and be your own entity. Don't listen too much. 1, 2. Crisp, right from the beginning. 3. Go! Don't slow down. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Chris, and. 1. Very, very, very nice. All right, Mozart, please. That's going to be awesome, everybody. All right. Have your listening ears up. So, we're going to jump around a lot right now. And I have measure numbers, but I don't necessarily have page numbers. So again, let's just be on it, and we'll just have to take a couple transition pieces. So everyone go to the Kyrie to start, but jump all the way to measure 21. Thank you. Woo! Page 6, measure 21. Now, I think we make the transition quite well, and I think this first chord is quite good. But I think that we, on beat sort of 3-ish of this measure, right at the start, and then through it, we're sort of losing the game of what this section is. So again, it's at 21, it's another big maestoso. Kyrie, bum, bum, dun, ta, tam, bum. It just needs more rhythm, right? Right now, you're thinking of it like it's the opening, and the opening is these 3 grand Kyries, right? This is different. It's rhythmic. Can you speak it for me once? Here we go. 3 and 4, speaking. Good. So that showed us another thing, right? It's long. You have to wait longer than you think you do too. One more time. 3 and 4. Yeah, and it's forte, so it could be Kyrie. Say that. Go. Yeah, it could be a little. It could be a little violent. It could be a little jaunty. One more time, singing, please. 3. Speaking. Sorry, not singing. Speaking. 3 and 4 and. And then we're pretty okay. And so sopranos, I think part of it is, again, I think you're building to that high note, but actually I'm more concerned with the lower notes. I think they have to have more energy. The high note's a very quick forte piano. All right, singing this, please. 3 and 4. Alto. Very good. We do it again. Now, another thing to make you aware of, I think that gets you, and it gets you in the beginning a bit too, but less so. Look at the strings. The strings are doing something totally different than you are rhythmically. So I think some of you are getting a little confused because you hear the strings that are in the company going bum, ba-deem, ba-bum, right? You have a different rhythm. You're kind of against them almost, right? So can you just have that in mind? And again, think about us being a unit in collaborating with the accompaniment. One more time this section. 3 and 4. Yes, that helps so much. Attack. Go. Good. One more thing, since we're being picky and you're great. Remember, we have a little baby decrescendo right before we get to zone, right at 26? Right? Write that in if it's not there, just so that zone is tasteful and not forte and hit you in the face. And again, folks, I got to try. I really can't conduct you here in this moment. I have to be with everyone else. Right? So it's really important you just own this. All right, one more time, 21. And then we'll move on. Thank you for your patience. This is the kind of work we're going to be doing. 3 and 4. Go. Good. Zone. Tenors at E. I know it's low, but it needs to be in tune. Can we sing the last Kyrie, please? Last Kyrie. 3 and 4 and 1. Good. Acapella now. Acapella. And 1 and. That's it. Good. Bravo. Gloria now, and we're going to start at measure 22. 22. And we got a page? 9. Yeah, 9. 22. All right, so these bone voluntatis, you sing them correctly. But I just think that it's a unique little thing, right? It's this little moment. It's sort of high for the sopranos. It's sort of this weird little crystalline moment of softness, right? And right now I feel we're just singing it without any interest. So can these be sort of like little, I don't know, little air bubbles? Bum, bum. So they're still buoyant and soft, but they have more rhythm in them. Right now I think it's too legato, it's too soupy, all right? Because you're doubling with oboes and horns there, right? And they're gonna go, they're gonna match you that way, right? So here we go. Can we actually do two measures before that? Give them the little horn part before that. Two measures before you come in. 1, 2, 3, ready? Here we go. Good. Now listen. So listen. You hear what the strings are doing? Ba dee da dee da, ba dee da dee da, ba da. You cannot be late on these dotted half notes. You have in your body have to feel it. One more time. Same thing. Two before you come in. 1, 2, 2, T. Ready and up. 1, 2, T. Good. Last thing, just to be picky. Sopranos. Bum, bum, bum. The eighth notes are slow. One more time. Two before. 1, 2, and 2, T. Ready. Here we go. 2. Good. So again, La Dame is you got to be up with me here. Because again, the orchestra is and if you're listening for them to lead you in, if you're waiting to breathe until you hear the entry notes, you are going to be late. There is absolutely no way around it, right? One more time on Bone Voluntatis, and then let's come in on time at La Dame. Here's 2 before you come in on Bone. 1, 2. Eyes up. And stop. Very good. This solo stay. Yeah. Very good. All right, good. Now, your time will come. All right. Now, skipping ahead, I want to do I once had my teacher in grad school told me I had serial killer handwriting. And he's not wrong. All right, let's go to 181. Oh, this is the end. Yeah, 181. Measure 181, I think. Yes, 181. If you got a page, yell it out. 18, measure 181. These are the amens. You sing these so well, so it's not a note accuracy thing. It's more just a balance thing. And maybe this is a bit of Herr Mozart's fault, too. There's a lot going on. There's trumpets. There's everyone's playing at this point. Everyone's going full tilt. In sopranos and tenors especially, I think you just need a little more resonance in the sound and a little more pop. Maybe a bit more of a glottal start. Can I hear soprano and tenor at 181? 181, soprano and tenor on Amen. Just sing that measure for me. 1, 2. Good. Amen. Can you just have a look? We call it a glottal in singing. Again, it's hard to come in, right, on a vowel, right? Amen. It's that little bit of a click. And again, it's not hard. It's not trying to hurt your voice. It's just a little bit of a start. So it's not Amen, but it's Amen. Can we sing that soprano and tenor? 1, 2. Amen. Yes, that's all. Just a little bit. One more. And now, basses join us too. And then altos, I promise your time's coming. Just that first measure. 1, 2, and. Amen. Good. Basses, I know it's hard to stop once you've started. All right. Altos, same thing for you at 1. Alto, can I just hear altos at 182? Alto, sing 182, 183 for me. 1, 2, and. Oh. Here go altos. 1, 2, and. Yes, but can they have like you have an arrow, like you were on a mission. Amen. 1, 2, and. Yes, I love it. Now can they have a little bit more of that glottal start? Amen. 1, 2, and. Oh, I love it. Everybody now, and we'll go on. 181. 1, 2. Yes, that's so good. And you hear it. All right, credo. And we're going to start at measure 65. What page? 27. Crucifixus. All right, we work this every week. And the real reason is it gives me hives. And not your singing of it, but just in this is, I think you look at a score and, a conductor's job is a little bit like crisis management too, right? And so I think like part of what I do here is I look, where are places where this could go off the rails in a rehearsal, right? And this is 100% one of those places, right? We're in 8. The entrances are all sort of off the beat, including with the strings. The violins have it the worst. They're playing unison, 30-second note, roulades chromatically on the way down. I mean, it's like the type of thing that, again, could go very wrong. And so reason I want to rehearse this today is we worked a lot on putting the musicalness in it. I don't want that to go away, but I wonder if both me and you, we can just be a little bit more dictatorial. Boom. Crucifixus etiam pro. A little more, just a little more straight with the rhythm, only because, again, I think we're going to have to be when we put it with the orchestra. All right, 65, right on 65. 3 and 4 and. So that's good. So that's problem 1. You come in on the and of 1. All right, here we go. 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah, very good. Good. Let's just do it again. Very good. Let's just do it again. We learned a lot about ourselves there. We learned a lot. One thing that might be helpful, if you're really struggling with sort of feeling this, is, and I can help you with this, or maybe your neighbor sectionally or anybody can, but really drawing little lines for where the downbeats are, right? Because it can be hard to see those big beats, right? 1 and 2. For example, Fi, right, is the big downbeat. But the hardest, like, sus etiam pro no, right? It's tricky. All right, let's just do it again. 65, please. 3 and 4 and. Good, so that gets us right? We're just a little late there. Can we start at passus, measure 68, beat 3. Passus, beat 3, measure 68. 1 and 2 and. Good, stop there. Very good, very good. It's good. I just wanted to run that before we got to it later. Can we skip now? This is what I want to work next. 114, just a few measures away. 114. We worked this last week too, but it's hard. So we might as well rehearse it a little more. All right, 114. Et unam sanctam. All right, here we go. 3 and 4 and. Go. Go. Stop there. Good. Very nice. Very good memory. Much better. Let's work it a little more. 125, please. 125. Can I start 125? Can I just start alto, tenor, bass? Alto, tenor, bass at 125. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now I want you to do it again. 125. It needs more accent. So that means you're going to have to sing a little uglier tenors and altos and basses. Boom, boom, boom. It has to have more interest in it. 125. Right now, those forte pianos need to be more. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Hit it. Hit it. Good. Now, very good. Now, sopranos, can we put you with them at 125? Sopranos, you're against them the whole time, right? Ba, 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 right? Everybody, let's make this music happen. 125. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Now. Good. I want to do it again. No, it's exciting. I will do it again. Again, altos, tenor, bass. I think you're listening too much to the sopranos. Forget about them. Boom. Half notes. And then they can base their movement off of yours. All right? 125 again. Great job, everybody. Keep it up. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Stop there. Good. I know you can sing that. Good. Now, back one more section. 118. Confiteor. 118. Measure 118. And again, folks, I really would encourage you to write in measure numbers in everywhere, especially if you need them. When we're at the orchestra, we don't have time for page number land. Okay, so we really gotta make sure we got measure numbers in, okay? So look at 118. I just think that we get scared. And sopranos, I think you have that tricky off the beat text, right? So can we speak once, starting at 118, Don't worry about your arms. Just come in on the word on the syllable con. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, here we go. Sopranos, you'll be first. Tenors, you'll be second. Altos, third. Basses, fourth. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. So tenors, great. So tenors, boom, con, right? Boom, con. So it should be really right off the beat. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. So tenors alone once. Tenors alone once. Speaking your part. Tenors 3 and 4 and 1. Bravo, bravo, good. So coming in on that C is the most important thing you do, right? All right, one more time with everybody. Speak. No pitches yet, just speaking. Here we go. Brandon, you ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, look at, good. Now, at 121, all of your sins are forgiven. All right, and you just got to roll with that crescendo up, right? You just got to roll. You just really got to attack that moment, no matter what happened before. 118 now, on pitch, please, with pitches. So here's the E for the sopranos, tenors, coming on C. All right, here we go. Sopranos, 1 and 2 and T and 4 and. Go! Go! Altos! Go! Marvelous. All right, good. Let's go to On You Stay. No, I lied. Sanctus. Good. This is all going to time out perfectly. All right, Sanctus, please. Sanctus. I just want to start it. This is another one that gives me nightmares. Just from a coordination standpoint. You can come up and look at it later, but there's just like a lot happening, and none of it's the same. All right, none of it's the same. Everyone's doing their own thing here, so we have to be very sturdy in ours. I also just think that this has to be a wall of sound. I'm super concerned with the first chord. So can you just roll up the first chord for us, Terry? Can everyone just sing that on D? Ready and hold that. Ready, go. And. Good. Now can you do it on yeah? Real ugly. Ready? And. Yeah. You're really good at that. Now. Wow. Now can you do ya but beautifully, like you're like in a real singery way. Ya. Ready? And. Yeah, but can you put just 2% more of the resonance in their sopranos? Not all the way to the yeah, but not ya, but ya. Just really, really resonant. Everybody, please. 3, and. Good. Now sing saw. And just saw. Don't worry about the N or anything. Ready? Saw. Yeah, that's a great sound. Now listen, another thing that gets you is I want everyone to draw an arrow from the N and move the N next to the C. Because I think another thing that's happening with our sound is you're preemptively closing to the N before we get there, right? It's not sanctus, it's sanctus. The N is barely even there, right? So you got to think of being on the vowel the whole time. Can we start this? And that sound you made is electric. You got to make that every time. All right, ready? 2 and 3. See, that's electric, right? The one thing I say is just look, we have to move on. But again, making sure that the third big beat of the first measure is in time. Song, 2. I just feel we're always a little late. We're listening too much and not worrying about it. But we'll work that out in the run. Go to the Agnus Dei, measure 65 real quick where the choir comes in. I just want to warm this up before we run everything. Anyone got a page? Good. 65, right on the choral entrance there. Yeah. Oh, oopsie doopsies. All right, 71. Thank you, 71. Thank you, 71. 71. Bum, ba-da-dee, dum, bum, 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 da-da-dum. Right, can our entrances be really great? 1 and 2 and 3 and go. Circle it in blood, sopranos. Not correcting it again. You know you can do it. All right? It also sounds bad. All right, here we go. 71, please. 71. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Great job. Very soprano. Beautiful. All right. Turn back to the beginning. We're going to do a little starting and stopping. For example, I think the two soloists who are singing the Kyrie solos couldn't be here tonight. They'll be here the rest of the rehearsals, obviously. And so I think we might just skip that middle section for the sake of time, just to get to everything else. Again, soloists, I have to come up with some seating arrangement. And I am capable of that, but it does hurt my brain. So I have to come up with a way that everyone's in a great position where they can come forward. And for tonight, just stand where you are, look across at each other. If you've not looked at that soloist list, that's fine. We'll leave them out. It's all good. We're just going to try to do a nice run of all the choral parts. That's our big goal. But again, soloists, if you know who you are and what measures you're doing, sing them, okay? Really, tonight, really just begin that work. A couple quick announcements. So before we run, because I want to run, it will take us to the end of rehearsal. You have a big email coming this week from Sharon. So again, look at your email. Big, important email. Lots of important information. Tickets, final locations, times, all the things you need that we, and again, it's tricky because both as we drive ourselves musically to the end of this experience, we also have to drive ourselves logistically there, right? And those two things can sometimes be in tension. And right, so again, please read. The more rehearsal time we can spend on this, I'm so thankful to Sharon. Well, I'm thankful to Sharon every day for everything. But one reason I'm so thankful for Sharon is because she does compile the most informative email. And if you're not receiving these emails, please talk to your section leader or Sharon and let's get you those emails. They are so informative. They have everything you literally could ever need to know about the concerts and about tickets, about all those pieces. So please read that. The one piece I wanted to highlight though is, our dress code is constantly evolving. As a lot of ensembles are. One thing we're going to try is, again, we like the idea of sort of choose your own concert black journey. The one thing we'd like to add that we just think is going to make it look a little more controlled and formalized is some form of sleeve. And it could be like a small cap sleeve. And this goes for tenors and basses as well. No muscle tees, no tank tops. No tank tops back there. I know it gets warm, okay? But anyway, I think just and it could be a very short sleeve. We're not going to require the sort of down to the wrist sleeve. We know it gets hot up here. There's a lot of you, and so I just want to that's just a reality of our performing experience. And if we wear like 16 layers and it's an 80-degree day at the end of April, we don't want people going down, right? So that's my number one priority. So again, that's just one piece we're going to try. Again, try the, I'm not big on uber formality. But again, I think for this concert, like I'll wear a jacket, which I haven't worn in a while, right? So that should tell you, I just think this concert, we got a little orchestra here. Let's just try to make ourselves look just a little more formal, but I think we can do it with concert black. So again, if you got any more questions about that, I can help you. Sharon can help you, your section leader, everyone else around you can. So again, that's just the one addition this year. This concert is just going to require just a little bit of a sleeve action going on. All right, Fashion Police is over. Sharon, anything important I missed that won't be an email? Yes, please.
Are open for you have ideas or interest in serving on the board. Take a look at the list of positions in the email. Jen Slade is our nominations chair. She'll be collecting interest for email that's in the email. So just a quick plug for that. We will collect all of our candidates for press rehearsal and we will vote at press rehearsal. So for one time, we have to vote.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there anyone who is specifically looking to step down? Open position or just all around? We do have one, we have an at-large from the chorale position that is open. We have secretary is definitely open, and our music librarian, our dear departed Jane, is also a position that is open.
Yeah.
In that there is no incumbent running for that position. We'll continue to keep folks updated, but thank you for that's a great question.
And especially around like the music library piece, it's a thing Jane did for at least as long as I've been here, and then before that. If it's something that seems foreign to you, like again, if you're just good at logistics, like if you're just good, if you can order it on Amazon with the best of them, if you can online shop with the best of them, you could be the music librarian for the crowd. So that's what, so I'm just saying that's like I think it seems scary. You're a music librarian and you think I need an advanced degree. Really, you just need a willingness to want to be an organized person and really on details and on deadlines. Because of course, singers show up and there's no music. That's a very bad way to start a season. So that's one reason. So again, make sure if you're a deadline-driven person, organization-driven person, it's a great role. But again, check them all out. And again, the board seems scary. We have conversations all the time about, this whole board thing. I will say, as far as boards go, it's a pretty easy one to be on. Great people, great organization. And so again, even if you've never done this before and it sounds scary and intimidating to you, I encourage you to try to do it. You're also not in it for life. It's not a prison sentence, right? You're not like, there's no legal action if you do it for a year and you're like, not for me. That's totally cool. We'd love for you to try. We'd love for you to be on as long as you can, but it's not a prison sentence. So again, we want interested folks. That's good. Yeah, Ian.
Just if people are interested, I'm sure that I'm willing to talk to anybody. I'm sure other board members are willing to talk to anybody in a totally non-committal way. If anyone's interested in just hearing about what the board commitment is, and what it's like, as someone who was scared to do it and but didn't.
If you're sending me emails anyway, please put those, you can ask those questions in emails if you're interested in serving the position. We'll get back to you promptly.
Yeah. All right, let's turn to the Kyrie. Let's do it. All right, we're going to try to go through. Again, we're going to stop and start a little bit, but we're going to really try to run these movements as wholes and really work it. Yeah, well, not all of them. In the big movement, just this opening one. In the Kyrie, in the Credo and Glory, we'll go through this one. Yeah, just this one. It's funny. So this piece is known super formally as the Mozart Coronation Mass, but it probably actually wasn't written for coronation. Sort of the secret of it. There's a great Wikipedia article on it, and there's good stuff here too. But it was written as sort of a big celebration mass, perhaps as a big Easter mass and these types of things. Mozart was funny. Really wrote a ton of music for the church, as you sort of had to do to be a working musician in the 1700s. But he famously just could never really hold a job for very long. He sort of had that in common, I think, a little bit with Beethoven, in the sense that he was a wanderer at heart and didn't want to be held back. It's a real reason that we have the musical composer culture we have today is because of composers like Mozart and Beethoven much, not much later, but later after him, who kind of just said, I want to be inspired by what's going on. I don't want to have to write what you want. I want to write what I want and what I think is interesting. And I think as we've explored this, you can go listen to 1 million Mozart masses, but then go listen to another mass writer at the time, some composer that not worth the salt. You'll realize how exceptional this is. That when this popped, this probably just made people's minds explode, just because it was super amazing. I think these classical mass only really rivaled by all the Haydn masses, which if any of you ever sang the Haydn masses are their own amazing journey. But these pieces are incredible. So again, as we go through it, details. That's what's going to set us completely over the edge. All right, beginning, please. Energy. 3. Good, skippy, skip. Beautiful. 21. We rehearsed this. Let's sing it the way we rehearsed it. 21. Right on. 3 and 4. Drum. Yes. Bring something to it. A little whimsy, a little mischievousness. Don't move. You have a page turn. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay, turn the page softly. Beautiful. Energy. One, two, three. Bravo. One. Eyes up. Buoyant. Two. You're losing it. Tenor. Go. Go. Yes. Go. Energy all the way in. All the way in. Bravo, bravo. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Take breath, take breath. Swallow. Relax. 2 seconds. A little hubbub. All right, focus. Soprano, circle that. One. Come on. Don't lose it. Come on. Musical. Come on, energy all the way to the end. Oh, we need every bit of you. And. Oh, it's not over yet. Tell us it's not over. Go. And. Wow, fun. All right, whoop. Soloists, very good. All soloists, bravo. That's just going to be awesome. No coaching, that's amazing. All right, Sanctus. So I'll take a breather here. Yeah, see? That's why we're doing the short sleeves. Right here. All right. So we'll take a minute before Sanctus. Those first three movements will kind of be one kind of real blast. It will be a blast. Yes, so I'll repitch us here. Everything else I'd love if we could just not repitch, and I don't think we have to. All right, but here we'll repitch. So here are the notes. Remember, 2. Rob, I want to do the Osana one more time. Very great. Here's the thing, 2 things. No one's playing with you on your pickup. You're very alone. You're stuck with me, okay? Osana. All right, one more time, right at 15. Very good job, everybody. You sound like $1,000,000. 15. 1, 2. Go. I would say we got 50% people were up with me. Let's even get to 75. 75. That's all I'm asking. 75%. 1, 2. I'm realistic. Good. Then there's a little Benedictus action. Let's just run the Osana that's in the middle of the Benedictus, the 2 that are in the middle. So let's go to the Benedictus, measure 60. If you have Paige shout it out. Oh, people, we're going to do it. Look at us, 60. Not everything, but almost everything, 60. All right, whew, it is hot in here. Whew, Lord. All right, 60. And I got shorts on. Good. Here, 60. 1, 2. Oh, here we go, 75%. Good. can you, let's do that one again. Can you say this, can you write this is different? This is different. This is not the same as the last one. I must read the notes. All right, 60, again. 1, 2. Benedictus qui. Bravo, bravo. All right, Skippy, let's finish this Dona Nomis Pacem. 71.
49.
Thank you. 71. Solos for this, we'll deal with this in the future. All right, and guys, bombastic. Bum, ba-da-dee, bum, 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 bum. I mean, I just like we're marching to Zion or something. All right, 71. It's sopranos and basses. You got to start us off strong. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Go. No, I will not let you do it wrong, sopranos. You sing the beats right, so you got to just sing that note twice. All right, here we go. Again, 71. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's it. Not slow. And what? Do. Da 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 da. Go. We have 1 minute left. Here's what I want to do. 100. Measure 100. And the beat 3. Ba-dee da 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 dum bum ba. It's the end, people. It's the end of rehearsal. It's the end of the piece. It's the end of everything. You got to give it all of it right now. Here we go. 1 and 2 and do da. Ba 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 ba. Go. A+. Have a great week. See you. Very good work, guys. Very nice job.